What's up guys, it's Koi from Gentleman Within, and in this video I'm talking first date style sins that you want to avoid and specifically what not to wear on a first date. Before we get started, if you don't know who I am, my name is Koi. I put out weekly videos on all things men's style, grooming, lookbooks, product brand reviews, and all that good stuff. So if that sounds good to you, go ahead, hit that subscribe button, and while you're at it, hit that notification bell so you get alerts anytime I put out an update. And as always, if you've been riding with me for a while now, thank you for the support, the likes, the comments, it means a lot. Keep it up and let's keep this thing going. Don't judge a book by its cover is what they all say, but come on now, it's 2018 and we are judging our potential prospects with a swipe of a finger. And so it really is all based on appearance, and with appearances in mind, there are things that men just shouldn't wear on a first date. Many of these may seem like common sense, but according to my research, I asked over 20 women, men are still making these style mistakes when it comes to first dates. But before getting into the list, I think that there are a couple of non-negotiable dressing and grooming etiquette when it comes to first dates. So first, unless you are a rock star, musician, DJ, or entertainer of sorts, then you want to avoid anything distressed or with holes, tears on your jeans and clothing. Two, you want to clean and iron your shirts and clothing before the date. Coming in with wrinkled clothing is a bad look in general, not just for first dates. Three, you want to make sure you're well groomed before the first date. So make sure you get a fresh cut or a clean shave at least a couple of days prior to the first date. And number four, you want to dress one level above the typical dress code for the date venue that you're going to. It's always better to be overdressed than underdressed. So now that we've covered the non-negotiables, let's jump in with 11 first date outfit red flags that you want to avoid. Number one is baggy cargo shorts, and it seems that these are still trendy. A quick Google search of baggy cargo shorts renders over 218 million search results. 218 million, that's insanity. I don't know why stores are still selling these, but it seems that these are still trending pieces. But in my opinion, baggy cargo shorts are the epitome of bad style. They've been ruining marriages across America for the last decade now. They're pretty unflattering and will make a teenager out of a man. And sure, if you want to defend cargo shorts, they're practical. There's a ton of pockets for you to just put a ton of stuff in, but do you really need all those pockets on a date? Number two is graphic tees. So it goes without saying, but wearing anything with crude, racist, or sexist remarks across the front are definitely in bad taste and should be avoided at all costs. Especially avoid the Ed Hardy style shirt with the skulls, the paint splatters all over it. Definitely super distracting and definitely not the way that you'd want to present yourself on a first date. Your shirt should not be the focus, and although there are graphic tees out there that are tasteful, there are definitely better options out there to wear on a first date. Number three is workwear, and so you don't want to show up on a first date wearing the clothes that you would wear to work. And so whether that's construction gear or scrubs or a suit, make sure you go home first, you freshen up, take a shower, get dressed appropriately, and prepare for the first date. And if you absolutely can't do that, then make sure you just let your date know in advance and try to prepare ahead of time. Get some fresh body wipes and some spray to just freshen up prior to the date. Number four is athletic gear. So anything that can pass for gym clothes should be avoided. This includes hoodies, sweatpants, running shoes, track jackets of any kind. And even if it is a more casual date venue, athletic attire is not the best option in my opinion. But if this is your aesthetic and you swear by it, then try to go with a more refined, tailored athleisure look if you know that's something that you can pull off. But your best bet is just to leave all the athletic gear behind and leave it at the gym. Number five on the other spectrum is formal wear. So suits, ties, bow tie, waistcoats, shiny shoes, all of those things should definitely be avoided on a first date. You know, this isn't the opera unless your first date is at the opera, but I highly doubt that. Typically, first dates are gonna lean casual. And so dressing more formally can put you wildly out of place, and you run the risk of outdoing your date, which is always a little bit awkward in their opinion. Number six, flip-flops. So if you're nowhere near a large body of water or beach of some sort, then definitely skip the flip-flops. There are better options, maybe boat shoes, loafers, or espadrilles. So definitely flip-flops, no. Number seven is oversized clothing. You want to definitely avoid wearing oversized clothing. As you know, fit is king. Wearing clothing that is comfortable, that fits your body appropriately is definitely important, and that's still very important on a first date. So you want to make a good impression. You don't want to look like you're a kid playing dress up or you're just a big slob. So try to avoid that oversized clothing and wear clothing that actually fits your body well and that makes you feel comfortable. Number 8 is the untucked shirt under a blazer. A first date is your opportunity to set that initial impression. And there's no better way to show your date that you're not only a man of style, but that you also care about your appearance than to wear a well-fitting blazer. It really is a great way to instantly level up your look. Additionally, you can add a simple pocket square to show her that you're a man of details. Word of caution, if you do go the blazer route, then definitely avoid the tie. Tie is a little bit too stuffy for a first date and you want to present yourself in an open manner, and by wearing a tie you're going to close yourself off. And so it goes without saying, but I would say avoid wearing an untucked shirt under a blazer. In my opinion, it's sloppy. You know, are you going to be more casual or more dressed up? You know, you got to pick one. Number 9 is the unbuttoned shirt. You know, you're not starring in Magic Mike, and so you want to try to keep it to 1 or 2 buttons at the most. You know, anything more than that, then you run the risk of causing all types of awkwardness with your date. And she'll probably be too polite to say anything about it. If it's too hot out, wear something more breathable and lightweight like a linen shirt or a chambray lightweight cotton fabric shirt. Number 10 is overdoing it with the cologne. And this is a mistake that guys just tend to make in general, just going crazy with cologne, spraying like a cloud of cologne and then running through it. That's the wrong way to go about it. 1 spray on the neck, maybe 1 on the back, and then 1 on the wrist, and then you can just do a quick dab behind the ears. You know, we're talking about dabs. Don't rub. According to the fragrance guys, you shouldn't be rubbing. That tends to wear out the scent and it won't last as long. And so just make sure, just quick dabs and you'll be good. Take it easy with the sprays. You definitely do not want to leave a trail of your scent everywhere you go. It's definitely something that a lot of guys get wrong. And when it comes to cologne, just having a little modesty is a good thing. And finally, number 11 is wearing a costume. And no, I'm not talking about Halloween here. It's dressing inauthentically in a way that doesn't represent who you are and doesn't represent your personal style. One of the ladies I surveyed told me that when she went on a first date with one of her ex-boyfriends, he was wearing like his hair slicked back, had contacts, wore like a plaid shirt. It was not representative of who he actually was. And when she got to know him more, she realized that that first impression of him was not who he was at all. She said he usually has messy hair, wears glasses, and rocks band t-shirts. So after the first date, she went home and just thought to herself, probably just gonna be friends, but she didn't actually start to like him until she started to getting to know the real him. And so the key takeaway here is to be your true authentic self, not only in the way that you present yourself, but in the way that you dress as well. All right guys, thank you as always for watching. Hope you like this video on 10 or 11 men's style sins, outfits that you want to avoid on a first date. So that's all I got for this video. Thank you as always for watching. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, please consider subscribing. Put out new videos like this weekly. Thank you as always for watching. Cheers to your style, and I will catch you on the next one. Peace.